Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'd like to share some ideas on melody and harmony, and in particular, how to make any melody sound great, or at least good, or passable. Let's get to it. If you write a song in a given key, then virtually any melody and any harmony will sound great, or at least good. Because a key is a closed system, so anything goes. Let's say you write a song in C major, so you only use natural notes, no sharps, no flats, for either your melody and your chords. Then you can just improvise and play literally random notes and chords, and virtually everything will sound good. Or with chords. The game starts getting interesting when you have random notes that don't belong to a specific key. If you study serialism or post-tonal music or 12-tone music, you will run into weird melodies, right? Sequences of notes that may sound incoherent. But that happens just because you're not familiar with that kind of music. It was the same for me when I listened to Stravinsky for the first time. So maybe you're not gonna like what we're going to do now, but still you may find some inspiration for your work. Let's start with a random note sequence. I used this website by Brett Pimentel, or you can Google random note picker and you will find it as the first Google result. Let's click on the options button. We'll flag in all the 12 notes. We can choose either sharps or flats or a combination of them. It really doesn't matter because we can always use an harmony to rename the notes that have the same pitch but can be spelled differently. So I'm going to use every single chromatic note instead of having one specific key, and I'm going to organize the note in some order, in this case using a random generator. The first part of the challenge is to create a chord progression, a harmony, for this random generated melody. But not only that, I'll try to write a chord progression that I actually enjoy listening to. This is our real challenge for today. Okay, let's click a few times. I love the number 18, so I'll go for 18 clicks. Let's see what we got here. C sharp, D sharp, A sharp, A, E, G sharp, D, F, B, C, F sharp, G. This is our melody. Let's add a little magic to it with a piano sound. Okay, now instead of having just the 12 notes evenly spaced with the same duration, let's add a little groove. So still the same sequence, but different note duration, different groove. Okay, kind of cool, right? Now let's get to work. Okay, we start with C sharp, D sharp, or D flat, E flat, but I prefer sharps because I'm a guitar player. C sharp, D sharp, then we have A sharp, then A. Okay. These three notes could be together in the B major key. Okay, or the first two notes, C sharp, D sharp, could be part, let's make it simple, the E major key. We can start with the easiest solution, which is C sharp as our root note of a C sharp minor chord, and D sharp being the third of a B major chord. Very melancholic for me. But then you have the A sharp, which makes a Dorian sound, which I actually love. So, or we could use the E major key, for example, and have a C sharp as a third of an A major chord, and then D sharp as a third of a B major chord again, so we can have this Lydian kind of sound, which I love, by the way. Yeah, today it could be more Lydian. It could be a more Lydian day instead of Aeolian or Dorian day. But we'll find out. Or we can have just A major and B major, or F sharp minor 7, G sharp minor 7. Okay, but then we have this A sharp that could be, I don't know, the major second of a G sharp minor or G sharp major chord. Minor is cool. Minor with the, wow, add 9. I love this kind of sound. So we can have not bad, but I don't feel like it today. Let's say that A sharp is the third of an F sharp major. So we change key from E major to B major, A major, B major, F sharp major. Not bad. This reminds me a lot of Two Become One by the Spice Girls, right? We'll go for something else. Let's say that C sharp could be the fifth of an F sharp minor chord, or major, and the D sharp being my major sixth. So we can join the first three notes together, C sharp, D sharp, A sharp. Yes. To make it a little more interesting, we can just extend the chord or make some variations. I don't know, for the first two notes we can have a suspended 4. So, and then give this major sound. So we can have first three notes, right? C sharp, D sharp, and A sharp. Okay, this could be a good intro. Then we have a natural A. We have this chromatic line, yeah, like the Strauss Overture. No, we're not going for that. So from F sharp major to F sharp minor, it's no, just no, I don't like it. Well, I do, but not in this context. So the A could, virtually be anything. So A major, A minor, F sharp major, F major, F sharp minor, D minor, this major seventh of a B flat major chord. Add augmented 4. Doesn't make sense, I think. This is kind of cinematic, but not the way I like it. We can try with D major, with A, natural A being the fifth of D major or D major 7. So we have this I like it, it's very cinematic, it's a chromatic median chord. So I take my F sharp major and go down 1/3, D or D sharp or D flat, still a third. I like this passage, it's very cinematic. So let's try. I like that. C sharp, D sharp, A sharp, A. So I love it. And then we have E and G sharp, D and F. Okay, to make it simple, we can have E and G sharp as part of a E major chord. or C sharp minor 7 chord, or C major 7 augmented fifth. That's too weird. And then we have the natural D and F. We can put together these two notes, D minor chord or B flat minor 7 chord or G minor 7 chord. It's not bad. Maybe the B minor 7 sounds better for me. So if we go from E major to this B minor 7 chord, we'll have this kind of Mixolydian passage. Let's hear it in the context. I like that. Noted. I will write it down. And then we have F from B minor 7 with D being our note, melody, to G minor 7 being F, the minor 7th. And I like this passage. This could be our choice. Let's hear it in the context. Not bad, but it could be better. We can make it a simple D minor with F being the third, the minor third of our chord. So still a chromatic median chord from B minor to D minor, up 1 minor third. This could work. This is our melody, and with chords. I love this. We'll stick to this. Yeah. Then we have B, C, F sharp, G. They could be like part of the same G major key. So we can stick to that, or we can change key like, I don't know, B, C. It's a minor second dissonance. You may find this unpleasant, but I really like it, because dissonance creates emotion, and you can use it for a specific purpose. Same thing for F sharp and G. Same chromatic line, so we could go with A minor, add 9. So we have this B, C melody, very emotional. And then same thing with F sharp, G, with E minor at 9. Okay, let's hear it in the context of our melody. Not bad. We will stick to this harmony. Now let's add some magic and let's listen to this melody and harmony together with a piano sound. All right, pretty cool, right? Going from this to this. Let's listen to it again. So this is one way to create a harmony on random generated 12-tone row. Let me know what you think, drop in a line in the comments below, and tell me if you like this video, or maybe you can come up with your own ideas. Let me know. Ciao.